Welcome to the Open Heaven Reflection, as written by our Daddy in the Lord, the General Overseer of the Redeemed Christian Church of God, Pastor Adeboye. My name is Pastor Aiyeola. I pastor the Chapel of Victory, one of the Redeemed Christian Church of God in Milton, Keynes. The topic for discussion today is, who is my neighbor? A Bible passage can be found in the Gospel of Luke, the 10th chapter, verses 30 to 37. Then Jesus answered and said, a certain man went down from Jerusalem to Jericho and fell among thieves, who stripped him of his clothing, wounded him, and departed, leaving him half dead. Now by chance, a certain priest came down that road, and when he saw him, he passed by on the other side. Likewise, a Levite, when he arrived at the place, came and looked, and passed by on the other side. But a certain Samaritan, as he journeyed, came where he was, and when he saw him, he had compassion. So he went to him and bandaged his wounds, pouring on oil and wine. And he set him on his own animal, brought him to an inn, and took care of him. On the next day, when he departed, he took out 2 denarii, gave them to the innkeeper, and said to him, take care of him, and whatever more you spend, when I come again, I will repay you. So which of these 3 do you think was neighbor to him who fell among the thieves? And he said, he who showed mercy on him. Then Jesus said to him, go and do likewise. Our memory verse today is Hebrews, the 13th chapter, verse 1. Let brotherly love continue. What is our reflection today? For many of us, the needs of the world's poor are simply too large, too overwhelming, too discouraging. It's not that we don't care, but with nearly 1 billion people existing on less than $1 a day, saving a child beaten up and left half dead by poverty just won't make a difference. Others of us think of taking care of the world's poor children is a job better left for governments and all those big international organizations like UNICEF. Others of us think, I've got my hands full taking care of the children in my whole life. This other child is not my child. It's not from my community. It's not even from my country. Therefore, it's not my problem. But, and I want you to hear me on this, that's not how God was directed us to think about and deal with the world's poor and oppressed. Jesus' story of the Good Samaritan makes it clear. Whenever we see someone in need and have the opportunity to do something about it, we must. The Good Samaritan didn't pass by the other side thinking, there are lots of people who get mobbed on this road. I won't solve the problem by helping just one person. Or I'll leave this problem to the government and its agencies. They are much better equipped to help this guy. Or this guy is not from my family or my community or even my country. Therefore, it's not my problem. No, as Jesus relates, the Samaritan man got involved, and he didn't just get involved, he went out of his way. He went the extra mile to help an individual in great need. He used his own resources, his oil and wine, his donkey, his money to help. He enlisted the assistance of another, the innkeeper, to care for the man. He followed up the man to make sure he had fully recovered. And then, what does Jesus tell us? Go and do likewise. Let this provoke to love, because love is of God. Our key point today is love is not easily provoked. God bless you.